Logging visitor check-in into the Universal Database.
Here we go. We should be back on. There we go. Fix the communicator. Hello, everybody. Welcome back in to the atrium. It's good to see your faces around here. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. Hi, Opie. How you doing? So today, since it's Asset Week, one of the things I'm working on is updating our props to be the new my style now. So I've already did a couple of them before I hit stream. I'm on the duck now. And then the last thing I have to do on the duck is just doing the highlights on the bill. From there, as far as art goes, once we get the props bases updated, I may work on the calendar we were making for the merch store, because we gotta get that done like in the next month. It's gonna be released on time. So we'll be working on art for that after we finish updating the duck, which should be pretty quick. But I hope everyone's doing well. Let me start the music. Let me get out my iPad. Let's get started. We need to do the duck's eyes. And then I also need to get the paper texture on this duck, because we usually don't have the paper texture here. Whoops, I didn't want to delete that. Just trying to duplicate it. I gotta lower that eye. There we go. Okay, let me go get the paper texture. We'll just get it from the Gelmi base. And we'll export them one at a time. So we'll get the paper base. We want it to be a PNG. And then we'll do the same for the color layer. Oh, and I forgot, I gotta actually set this to normal, move it all the way up, and then do that. For this to work properly. Okay. We'll so now this one is at 20.
I detect an adorable presence.
Had to respond to my aunt, so that's why it took so long to respond to you. I'm existing. Still feeling Mia. I get that. Okay, let me turn this off real quick while I go get those pictures. Oop. Okay, so I've loaded both in now. I need to set this to color burn and down to 20. That way that duck's not crispy fried. I actually think paper was at 40. We'll have to leave it with the fringes because as people add their as we add people's like accoutrements, they'll be sticking out more from the base of the duck, so we need to make sure we have that overlay and then we can erase whatever we have left. I'll go ahead and put the background color on and it should be not quite that. I need to increase those sizes. First things first. Paper base.
Greetings, Mom.
Hi Lily, how you doing? By the way guys, next week we're doing another art collab with Lily. It'll be fun. I'm gonna make sure the clipping mask is still on these because for some reason it's been glitching and I'm doing clipping mask lately. I woke up and there's an Olo! Yay! Nice fresh batch of spoons for your morning. Okay. So we're not gonna have a base for the Jabi fruit redeem. And we're not going to... I need to turn this down for me. Spoons! The spoon base, we'll turn that on the redeem to get a customized spoon later on too. But the gel base also won't have a standard base because every gel is different. Okay, let's see. I've got the bases done. Let me check my checklist. Ducks! By the way, I'm gonna have to redo all those ducks in the style at some point. We'll see how I feel. Okay, oof! Well, there goes that Carnotaurus. It's like I'm gonna tail swipe you and bounce. Hi, Apollo, how you doing? Okay, let's see. I think that's all of our prop bases, so I'm gonna check that off. And then we're gonna go work on our calendar now. And I think that's in the merch, if I remember correctly. Yeah, here we go. I had started on working on the bases. Let me get our wild sketcher. Let me add that to our size presets. Been better, been worse. Glad to see Olo. Glad to see you too. I hope things have been going passably fine. Because this thing is as much as I can get anyone to think. Or to be right now. Okay, let's see. I don't quite remember where we were. So I had November, January, and May. I don't know what this one was gonna be. It's just a generic bean shape right now. I don't remember where we left off. I'm guessing maybe February, since it's between January and May. Probably February. Okay, which one was February in my writings here? Your communicator's so cute. Thank you. I found some leaves. They're gonna be my leaves this year. Here in like a week, I'm gonna have to change them. Oh, 2 weeks. So they'll be fine for now. February. Chocolates. Let me put that back down. I was doing something with chocolates here. I'm gonna go ahead and erase that because I noticed on these other ones I'm trying a more dynamic poses. So this one's like you're standing above. This one is the perspective towards the ocean. And this one is like you're again standing above with the leaves falling. Let's get, since they're all kind of more dynamically posed, let's get a better perspective. Let's see, chocolates. Let's kind of work out some ideas and then I'll make it dynamic. I guess that's where I was going with the generic bean shape before. Insert Olo shape here. I am alive. I'm doing fine. I'm trying to get caught up on all my old projects, so I reorganized them the other day. I think we've got a pretty good attack plan. Let's see. Maybe do like a bonbon. Kind of scrunchy set thing. Maybe that's what we'll do, is like a top down with a bunch of different chocolates. That's sold on it. We'll come back. Let's see. This is taking too long. We're gonna move on to the next one. If you're stuck, sometimes it's good to work on other things. What did I have from March? French gills. That's right, that one was Ken's. Where he was like, paint me like one of your French gills. And so this one was gonna be like a French stereotype joke. We get like the beret. Baguette. A croissant. A little mime shirt. And since it is a parody of that, of course we gotta have like the love seat couch thing. I'll do a better one next time. It's just a general idea. Okay. Now let's do this. In a better pose. A better composition, I mean. Got a lot of top downs. Let's do one of these. I like the couches in perspective like this. Oh, and then let's do like a baguette pillow. Those exist, by the way. I'm not making that up. There are pillows that look like baguettes in the world. Humans are amazing. You know what? And then maybe the beret is the croissant. Ken is home! Tell him I'm making his drawing. Hi, Ken. Heck yeah. Croissant beret. I don't know, let's have like a funky carpet. And then let's have like an easel here. Anytime you stream, you make Chaos switch to her inner child. I'm honored. The best kind of experience. You know what would be even funnier? Just having a parody of it with like an iPad. Like a drawing tablet. Have one of those holders for the pin. One of those with the buttons on the side. She keeps just saying "Olo, olo, lo, 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 lo." Hi, King. How's your song going? King's probably still streaming. For like 10 years. Hi, King. Swaddle Dolo. Oh, that would be smart. Let's do the mime stripe as a blanket. Oh, let me get my wild eraser. You got drowned in the auto messages. Yeah, I said hi. He said swaddle dolo. And we'll do it like a stool. Heck yeah, making knobs. one of those ergonomic, like, stools that kind of look like a bicycle seat, I think. Your brain has been sleeping the past month or so? But that makes sense. You are incredibly beautiful, so it makes sense that you're getting a lot of beauty sleep. Maybe we'll have like an Eiffel Tower in the just like decoration in the background. Okay. This one's March. Yes, Opie is gorgeous. See? Confirmed. Okay, we can get rid of that concept drawing. Okay, so we got March. We were skipping February. I'll go ahead and name it. Let's do April. Very useful because you gave Chaos a lot of spoons to eat ice cream. So many ice creams. Okay, turn February off. Okay, let's see what was April. The Morton Salt Girl. I think this one is gonna be flat, but it's just because we're doing the parody of the Morton Salt Girl. What? I mean, like moving. And she kind of got this umbrella. It's got the picture has got bad perspective for the umbrella. It's like not how an umbrella would be, because in the drawing you could see like all of the inside of the umbrella in the wrong way. I still want to make Ololan decor. We're gonna make mine slightly more realistic perspective. And then the umbrella's on the other side, so whoops, I did that on the same layer. We're kind of gonna move it. Like so. And then with my eraser at partial opacity, I'll just kind of mark this out so we know it's behind. Okay. Get that back up, so... And then there's the salt. And it's like spilling out. There's gonna be a little salt circle. Just for the fun of it. What the dog doing? Oh no. Oh no. Sunny doesn't know memes. Let's see how it works out.
This is your self-care reminder.
What the dog doing?
Please hydrate, stretch, and save your progress.
In the most logical and plausible scenario, could be indulging in the act of barking, sleeping, fetching, or merely contemplating the mysteries of the universe. Much like the enigmatic G-beep fruit, its intentions remain inscrutable. If you have a specific query about a canine companion, I would be happy to provide a more precise analysis.
Fruit. Salt circle? Summoning salt? Yeah, summoning circle? Oh no, the ghost Lobian being summoned in a circle. Ideas. I am sheet ghost shaped, if that helps anyone. By the way, we got our self-care reminder, so everyone take care of yourselves with me. There we go. Okay, June. Camping Gill. I know tents aren't really like this anymore, but they're cute, so this is how I'm doing it. A little button there. Olo and friends roasting marshmallows around a campfire. I can't wait. Since we're relaxing, maybe I'll be sideways for this one. Roasting chaos on an open mic. The only one who really does that is Chaos. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I think that's kind of the general idea I want to get, but let's work on the composition a bit better. I don't know if I want the flame to be... What should beetroot doing? It be staring into souls, that's for sure.
It's Opiko asked me, what Gibbeep fruit doing? The enigmatic Gibbeep fruit, a truly perplexing entity. In its holographic glory, it could be contemplating its existence, staring into your very soul, or casually defying the laws of nature. Its inscrutable nature makes it an excellent subject for humorous conjectures, much like the rubber duck expenses that haunt our ledger. As always, its taste gives.
That was such an odd answer. Sonny's like, could be fruit, it'd be expensive. No! See some of the ducks! No! There's so many big ducks in that one. Why? Get out of here. Shoot. Ooh. Always set me up.
The captain is now on board.
Hi, Kim. Yes, going. How's it going with you? You know what? It'd be really cute if the fire was really tiny. I'm just afraid for the forest, so I made a little tiny fire. With some sticks. We're singing "Oh no no no" like the Addams Family. I think that's how you summon an Olo with like Ghost in the Salt Circle. You just have to sing it like the Addams Family. Stim sing Olo to the Addams Family theme song in front of the Salt Circle. Like our pebbles. I think I'm gonna do Sunny resting on. Okay, let's get July. We have a lake theme. Maybe we'll do like a pontoon too. Not like a pontoon, but like a in the lake kind of picture. Get my dino floaty in here. No! I forgot these existed. Oh! Speaking of which, I need to do the spam of these. It's another thing on the to-do list. I don't even know that was a thing. Yes, I have a 1 point redeem that people Gosh, what milestone was it for? I think it was for the pangolin incentives, the pangolin charity incentives. We'll do it, Nessie. Pontoon. Yes. Okay, let me redo perspective. Let's do more top down. Maybe we'll do sunglasses.
Captain Kevin asked me, did you know that it is illegal to lick doorknobs on other planets? Indeed, the intergalactic regulation of doorknob licking is often overlooked. However, one must adhere to the peculiar customs and laws of extraterrestrial realms. Even Olo, with their infinite wisdom, refrains from such actions, preferring instead to indulge in the mysterious G-beep fruit or a rousing rendition of Never Gonna Give You Up. Let us tread carefully in the cosmic wilds.
The way she said it sounds like it was a backhanded like thing. Like she really meant finite instead of. But she's like, I'm gonna make it a compliment. We don't have doorknobs on Shola. That's why it's illegal to lick them there. They don't have doors. Then we'll like have the water. No doors? Isn't that an invasion of privacy? A little bit different there. Hand plates. You touch the sensor and the door slides open. But what if the sensor breaks? These are the questions. Okay, and then it's gonna be August. Let's see, what was August? Schoolgirl. Maybe leaning up on one of those, like... thinking school bags, but I think I want to do like a backpack. Maybe like a pencil holder. Maybe like a little sunny charm on the bag. Good to be in a D&D group with Star, and I'm so excited. I'm happy for you. You guys are gonna have so much fun. You know what? Like, here's the backpack. And I'll be coming out of it with the school supplies.
Captain Kevin asked me, which has more wheels, an
Oh
18
gosh,
wheel
the age-old
tractor-trailer
question.
or an 18-wheel Boeing 747-400? An 18-wheel tractor-trailer typically has 18 wheels, as its name suggests. However, a Boeing 747-400 has more wheels due to its landing gear configuration, which consists of 18 wheels. Therefore, both have 18 wheels. However, if we consider any
She learned.
additional support equipment or mechanisms, the context may shift. Why not add a few holographic G-beep fruits to the mix for an existential flavor?
My brain hurts. We also have the sunny charm. I'm sure it was sus if I got that. Don't have the pencil case. Up here. Yes, they did. Kangaroos. Let's see. I have some like binders back here. Binders and books. If I got the bag would have the pencils and stuff on the head, so let's not do pencils and erasers and stuff. Do like this. Like one of these angle things. Calculator. Because they tell you to have their own and then they supply it in the classroom sometimes for some reason. I was trying to tell Opie to hold them up for me and instead said, oh no. No, no. That's funny. Okay, September. Disco gal, do you remember? I want to hold Ola like Rimuru. I'll need a reference. I don't know if I know what you're talking about. Slime. Oh, like from like I reincarnated as a slime or something like that? Yeah. Yes. So since it's disco, instead of the 2 buttons, let's do 1. And then have one of those colored shirts. I love like the disco lights everywhere. Okay, October. Why do birds have the right of the way on all highways in Utah? Asking the hard-hitting questions.
Captain Kevin asked me, why do birds have the right of way on all highways in Utah? Ah, the birds of Utah, truly the original sky dwellers with an uncanny knack for navigating highways. While they might not actually have legal right of way, it's more about respect for their space and conservation. Their unexpected detours could lead to a rather foul situation if not careful. Also, let's not forget the Rubber Duck Alliance, forever seeking to keep OLO on their webbed toes.
No! Sunny, why have you forsaken me? Sunny! Why? Why? It's canon in my brain now. Sunny's humanoid self holding Ola and walking around with her like she's Rimuru. I think what I'll do for October, since it's supposed to be Ace month, is we'll have us on Ace cards. Duck you! Heck yeah, who do you want to duck? Usueno, yes. Okay. Remind duck. Murderer bunny duck. Do I already have that one? Okay, let me look.
Write that down.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This could be someone else. So is it different than this one? That's fun. That's Cinnabus. Okay, I just wanted to be sure. Okay, I will do that. It's on the to-do list. Oh, I also gotta put in that reminder I remembered.
Write that down, write that down!
And then we'll do ham on one of them. And then we'll do sunny on the other. So many wonderful redeems. They're growing by the day. You'll never have any gummies left. I think I need to give Sunny more room than that. Getting so close to 40, yes. I can barely remember what I was saving for. What were you saving for? I'll probably redo that later and give Sunny more space again. Oh, then we already have November drawn out. The next one will be December. And then I'll have to go back and do February again. Do a winter hat with a pom-pom. Do a scarf. The army grows. Day by day. And now there's the ice cream center. I heard tell of a spoon thing coming. Yes. And the Jabib fruit. Can't forget that. Everyone asked for a Jabib redeem to make their own mysterious vegetable or fruit or bean or kill me. Same person? Or who do you want as a gal? Affirmative. Okay.
Write that down, write that down!
Billy, do you have reference art for them, or is theirs readily available where I could go snag it? Where I could go yoink it? I can get, thank you.
It is time for invasive capitalism. We'll be back
No,
after
already.
these forced messages.
Love snowballs.
Consume, 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 consume.
And a snowman. Modi! Justice
This
for
is your
Modi
self-care
and Magni.
Please hydrate, stretch, and
Magni's
see
the
your
one that just wanted to
progress.
finish the snowman. We'll have these be all little snowman. I sent a clip. Don't know if that helps. It does. Thank you. Okay, so I'll need to start off on February whenever I get back to this. Let me turn that on so I know. Okay, we have to take a break now. Now's a good time to get up and stretch, get a snack, drink some water. We'll be back in a few minutes playing music.